Hello and a very warm welcome to Unleashing Your Inner Dragon, talks on Bruce Lee, psychology, philosophy and the powers of personal liberation. This is talk number 5 in this series on what I call Bruce Lee's 7 Pillars of Success. And our topic in this talk is reason. Reason. This is what Bruce Lee had to say on this topic. Recognizing that my positive and negative emotions may be dangerous if they are not guided to desirable ends, I will submit all my desires, aims, and purposes to my faculty of reason, and I will be guided by it in giving expression to these. So that's very deep stuff. Bruce Lee recognized that our emotions are very powerful. It's often said that human beings are creatures who feel and then think. We like to often perceive ourselves the other way round, that we are rational, objective creatures. But the evidence is quite clear that we're much more guided and directed by our feelings than our thoughts. So Bruce's idea here is to take both negative and positive emotions and to put them under the lens of reason. That reason should be a guiding light for these emotions. And to me, reason is also critical thinking. And this is a very big topic that most people simply ignore. Bruce Lee was a critical thinker. Now, again, it doesn't mean he just criticized everything. It meant he was critical about things. He challenged, he questioned. He learned, as we know, Wing Chun Kung Fu under Ip Man and Wong Shun Lung. But there came a point where he began to be challenging of what he was taught, that some of it didn't seem overly practical. Maybe there's better ways. So the reasoning that Bruce used was to think about effectiveness and efficiency. Bruce Lee was very, very much a person of those two. They were huge values, huge. They governed most of what he did, whether in martial arts, whether in movies, how to make things effective, how to make them efficient. So this power of reason is extremely important for all of us. It's a power that is lacking, let's put it that way, in a lot of the world. It's a power that's lacking in most people, I would say. Very few people really think critically, really think intelligently, really question and challenge what they're told. And this is what I think is so important in Bruce Lee's way, that it's very much about being able to balance critical with creative. You want these two energies flowing together. Some people can just end up too critical and nothing happens. They just moan and whinge and challenge. And then there's the creative types who just have no idea about the intelligence of what they're doing. They just do things. They might be artistic geniuses, but there's no rationality, there's no logic. It's a little bit like Star Trek. For those of you who remember the old series with Kirk, Spock and McCoy, Spock was reason. Spock was logic. McCoy was emotions. McCoy was feelings. And Jim brought them together. Jim was the guide to bring these two into harmony. So reasoning is important. Reasoning is very crucial to the dragon's path. You need to have your reason on your side. You need to have reasoning working in you all day long, challenging, questioning, not just accepting what you're told. That's the way forward. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.